Hi there, and welcome back to the Lisa Nichols Show, where I share with you the tools that you need and I need, we all need, to live the life that we deserve, to live the life that we want to live, to blow our own minds with how we show up in the world. I love reading your comments. I love seeing your engagement, and the engagement is increasing more and more and more with every single episode. I love that. I love hearing how something made you feel, what it made you think about. In my episode, How to Truly Love Yourself, Gratitude and Green Juice says, #BOL, that's Breakthrough Out Loud. Never expect someone to love you more than you love yourself. Preach. I love it. And Bianca says, yes, complete with the YASSSSS and the 5 explanation points. She says, yes, #BOL, imperfectly perfect. Thank you so much, Lisa, for the reminder of all the possibilities. Always look forward to your videos. Thank you, Bianca. I always look forward to serving you up my videos. I always look forward to serving up my videos to you. So you know what I love? I love when you recognize there's a breakthrough that occurs. In every single moment, there's an opportunity for us to see, what do I need in it? Not all of every moment is there to serve you, but there might be a smidget of that moment. Not all of every conversation is designed for you, but there's a line, there's a paragraph, there's a minute or two. Every situation in its totality may not be for you, but there's a moment in the situation that's for you. What I love about these videos, what I love about your comments, is that you find that nugget that's in each episode that's for you. You know how sometimes you wake up to get a message that day? The best thing you can do is to know when you've gotten your message. And then the next level best is to live like you got the message you needed. I'm so excited about continuing to serve you up those messages and those nuggets that you're looking for. Wow. You know, when you feel like you don't know yourself anymore, it's a place of sheer ambiguity. It's a place of uncertainty. I know that personally, because I remember right out of a relationship where I was to get married, and the relationship had turned emotionally and then physically abusive. I'd never before been in an abusive relationship, not even near one. And all of a sudden, here I was. At the end of that relationship, I sought to discover me again, and I didn't see myself initially. I had lost myself in becoming his fiance and becoming Jelani's mom, the community advocate, and then this abuse survivor. I lost Lisa. So my advice to you won't be clinical advice. It'll be like self-saving advice. What I did to turn my crawl, because I was crawling. I was diagnosed as clinically depressed. I was prescribed Prozac. I remember looking at the paper and seeing Prozac and Lisa Nichols on the same piece of paper. Never could have told me that I would be considered clinically depressed, suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder. And I was a motivational speaker at the time. I had been 3 years in the business. What I began to do, I realized that just like this question that you asked, I had lost myself. I lost myself in all the titles. I lost myself in all the labels. I lost myself in all the duties of being me, of serving everyone else. No one took myself from me. And that was sobering. So I figured, if I gave myself away, it's time to go get myself back. So I want to share with you just the things that I did. Now I have a long list of things you can do on the road to self-discovery, but I want this particular episode to be very intimate, and I want to share with you what I did. And I want to invite you that if you feel like you've lost a little bit of you, or you want to regain that part of you that you think you might have relinquished for obligation, title, and service, to go get you again. To go get you again. The first thing I recommend you do is my favorite, the mirror exercise. Get in the mirror and complete 3 different sentences. And I want you to complete these 3 different sentences with 7 different endings. So every sentence has 7 different endings. Look at yourself in the mirror as if you were your best friend. No judgment. This is before you're leaving to go out of the house, so no makeup on, no tie on, just the natural you. And I want you to look yourself directly in the eye and say your name. And the first sentence is, I'm proud that you. So you would look at yourself and say, Lisa, I'm proud that you. And I want you to go back 10 years and celebrate some things. And then I want you to come up current and celebrate some things. I want you to be comfortable to go back to when you were in high school or college, things that you've never celebrated yourself for, but they're worthy of celebration. Now, I'm going to recommend you actually do this for 30 days straight. And so you have time to even spend 4, 5, 6 days just celebrating the things that are 10 years or older. Remember, the sentence again is, I'm proud that you. Your name first, and I'm proud that you. And your tone is as if you were talking to your best friend. The second sentence, this one might gut punch you a bit. I'm gonna be quite honest. This one might knock the wind out of your sails. This one might make you have to sit down for a minute. This one might make you not like me for a quick second or not want to do this anymore. But I promise you, the healing on the other side will blow your mind. The second sentence is, say your name first. I forgive you for. Lisa, I forgive you for. And then 7 different endings on what you forgive yourself for. This one, I was barely audible because under all the sniffling and crying, Lisa, I forgive you. Lisa, I forgive you. That's kind of how I looked. Was, Lisa, I forgive you for endangering Jelani. I forgive you for lowering your bar out of loneliness. Lisa, I forgive you for letting people walk over you just so you'll be liked. So in that second sentence, what you're doing is you're cutting the shackles of shame, blame, guilt, regret, and anger with every I forgive you for. It won't happen overnight. It won't happen overnight, which is why you do it every day. You'll feel a little more back into yourself. You'll feel a little more back into your skin. You'll feel a little more back into your power as each day goes past. Maybe not for the first 4 days. Let me be honest with you. Maybe even not for the first 6 days. But if you stay with it and you stay consistent, you will feel that strength. You will feel that certainty. You will feel that clarity come back to you. And the third sentence, again, you say your name first. Lisa, I commit to you that. And you make 7 different commitments to yourself. That before you go out of your door and you commit to other people, because you know, we're more apt to honor our commitment to other people than we are to honor our commitment to ourselves. We break our commitments to ourselves all the time, and yet when I give you my word, oh man, you can bet your last dime on that word and you will end up with 20 cents. But what happens when you begin to commit to yourself? So it's 7 different commitments. Lisa, I commit to you that today, your yes will be a true yes, and your no will be a needed no when you give it. Lisa, I commit to you that today I'll press pause on the negative self-talk. Now for me, when I first did this, I was crawling. So it looked like this. Lisa, I'm proud that you got out of bed today. Lisa, I'm proud that you finally mustered up the courage to leave. Lisa, I'm proud that you sought help. To hear a doctor tell you that you're really, really, really sad right now. Lisa, I forgive you. I forgive you for not using your voice. I forgive you for mistaking lonely for love. I forgive you for ignoring the warning signs when they first came up. Lisa, I commit to you that I will be a stand for you from this point forward. Lisa, I commit to you that no one will love you more than I love you. Lisa, I commit to you that I'll give you 1,000 second chances to get it right. And when we get to 999, I'll press reset with you and we get 1,000 more chances. When you do that, then slowly and surely you'll begin to, one, celebrate you. Celebrate the things you've done. Your to-do list is really long, but your to-done list is always much longer. Two, you'll cut the shackles to blame, shame, guilt, regret, and anger, so you're not carrying around baggage. You'll find that on day 25 and day 26, when you say, I forgive you for, all the things that come up in that knot ball in your throat, they won't be as big. And on the third, I commit to you that, you'll see that making commitments to you not only feel as good as making commitments to other people, but they feel better. Because when you show up for you, you serve everybody else from your overflow. So I invite you to start the journey back to you. And when you start this journey, you'll find that you won't go back to you. You'll go to a whole new you and turn your crawl into a walk, and your walk into a run, and your run into a soar. And when you do, I'll be there to fly beside you, always. Remember, this show is not a monologue. This show is a conversation. This is a delicious, dynamic dialogue. This show is about exchanging our mindset, our belief systems. This show is about exposing our imperfections and our insecurities so we can discover our light and our greatness. I'd love to hear, this is a personal show for me. I don't talk a lot about that time in my life. Not because I'm ashamed of it, but because I bring it up when it's time, when it's necessary. So apparently something in this message today you were supposed to hear. Something in this message, in this episode, you were supposed to hear. What was it? What was the lesson for you? You may not have come out of an abusive relationship as I did, but you may be in a different place. You may not have been clinically depressed like I was, but you may be in a different place. What is it? What is it about this message and this episode that was meant for you today? I'd love to hear from you. Leave me a comment below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, if this place feels like home to you, it's because it is. So subscribe and look out for more delicious, dynamic, daring conversation. This is your home. This place right here. In this time when we're all so loose out in social media world, we're all so disconnected in our communities and our homes and our families at times, know that this is a place that you can call home. And we're a community that you can call your tribe. And I'm a person that you can call your sister in prosperity and in possibility. And I want you to know this. Every single time that I say that I love you, every single time that I say that I believe in you and that I love you, it's because I do. I'll see you real soon.